Buenas tardes, hola, ¿cómo está Las Vegas? And welcome to Face the Tribune with the legendary Rolando Larraz. I'm your co-host, Chris Garcia, as usual. And today we have a special guest, Steve W. Sanson. He is the president and director of Veterans in Politics International. Thank you, Steve, for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, and with that, Rolando, how you feeling today?
Well, I'm okay. You don't have to worry about. Everybody knows Steve. Everybody knows that he's an evil man. You know,
Bad guy.
He sue everybody all the time. Everybody sue him all the time because he got a big mouth.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
He's not so humble like we are, you know.
You ever know Rolando to be humble?
No. Thank you for being here, Steve.
Thank you, Rolando.
The reason I invite you is because I think people need to know how our judicial system works and how they trying to shut people up when they are doing something wrong, and somebody will bring it out and put them on the air, put them on light.
Right.
And I know you've been sued by two attorneys, right?
Exactly.
Who are those attorneys? Can you say that?
Yeah.
Tell me what you can talk and what you cannot
Okay.
talk.
Well, first, let me just in case the listeners don't know what Veterans of Politics does. We champion veterans' rights. We go and testify for legislation to help vets. We educate the public on candidates running for office, and when we endorse a candidate, we say if you don't like who we endorse, watch the videos and educate yourself. And the other function that we do, we expose political corruption or unethical behaviors or whatever it might be. And we're known to going after a lot of judges, especially in the family courthouse. And we all know that there's a lot of family court judges don't follow the law. They bring their personal bias to the bench. They have discretionary rulings, and they don't follow the Constitution. They don't look at evidence of the law, and they just rule by gut and by favoritism with attorneys that they know that probably gave to their campaign or they know through social events, and they have a rapport with an attorney, and then they rule in that attorney's favor, which I feel the whole system is disheartening and corrupt, and I think there should be an oversight committee just based on family.
Well, you don't think that's the case of your friend Vincent Ochoa?
Oh, that's a whole nother topic, Rolando. That's a whole different show, actually. But we try to be very transparent, and we try to be fair and balanced. And we under the Fair Information Act, we received a video. And the video highlighted how a family court attorney was very rude and had very, in our opinion, unethical behavior towards Judge Jennifer Elliott. The attorney on the case was Jennifer Abrams.
I know, but Judge Elliott is the same person they asked you to take the video.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So on the video, there's I believe, in our opinion, there's a whole lot of state bar issues. After viewing the video, there's some attorneys who said there's some judicial discipline issues as well. But we're just focused on the state bar issues. And you two guys are hosting a radio show, hosting at your phones now?
No, I don't. I don't. He's an important person. I can tell that.
So anyways, in the video, it shows that the attorney told the judge, in essence, stop talking, I'm in the middle of the sentence. There was one point the judge told the attorney, I'm going to kick you out of this courtroom for you to go have a seat. It showed the judge telling the attorney that she's always bullying people around. Her law firm always bullying people around. This same attorney was not even an attorney on record for the litigant she was defending. Her law firm was on record, but the attorney that was actually on record was Brandon Levitt, which she told to have a seat, and that was her co-counsel. So if you watch this video, it shows a lot of unethical behavior, a lot of rude behavior, a lot of bullying behavior. So
that's a routine in family court,
basically. But we put this video on YouTube. We did an article through Constant Contact, and the judge sends me a email asking me to take the video down. But on the email, there was an email from the attorney, Jennifer Abrams, that says, that demanding that the judge tell me to take the video down. And you know how well I play with demands.
Yes.
And telling the judge that it puts her in a bad light. So she's worried about her image more than anything else.
The judge.
No,
the attorney.
So I told the judge, first I said I was gonna take it down out of respect to the court. And then after doing my own due diligence and doing my investigation, I found out the judge has no jurisdiction over me. So I told the judge I wasn't going to take the video down. So on Saturday night,
But doesn't that put you in the bad spot with the judge? By changing your mind, you said yes first and then no later?
I said yes out of turn. And I did an article saying that we were going to take it down. But then after I found out my rights, I changed my mind. So at that point, the judge served me with a cease and desist order.
That's the same judge that you was defending.
The same judge. But she was bullied by the attorney, so I understand where the...
How can a judge be bullied by an attorney?
Oh, you'd be imagine what goes on in that family court. You ever sat down in there and really watch them? Because I know you spend a lot of time at the RJC, but that family court is a disaster.
Yeah, I know.
So anyways, so I get served with a cease and desist order, and then the cease and desist order never named me personally or named Veterans of Politics in it. So, boy, you're just like popular today. So I decided not to follow the cease and desist order because it never pertained to me, and like I said, the judge didn't have jurisdiction over me. The judge only has jurisdiction over parties involved in the case. The case was never sealed. So after posting the video, the case is now sealed after the fact. So they're trying to unring the bell to cover up the bad behavior. So we say we were going to...
But you already got it.
We already have it.
You already have
legally, before the case was sealed.
Right, so now you can still use it.
Right. And you know, there was 2 Supreme Court opinions saying that you can't unring the bell. You can't retroactively go back and seal something that was made available to the public. Okay? And the fact that we stood our ground, now this Jennifer Abrams is suing us, which we believe is a violation of her First Amendment rights. They're trying to shut us down. And her boyfriend, fiance, Marshall Willick, is defending her.
Right.
And coincidentally, now he's suing us as well. And
why?
It's for the same thing.
Oh, he can do that?
Well, he's doing it. And
no, but I'm asking you, can he do that?
We'll find out in court.
When is the court date?
Don't know. And now Jennifer Abrams is defending him. So this is what goes on. So I have this video on YouTube. So she contacted YouTube and to take the video down. So YouTube went and took the video down. So I wrote to YouTube, like, what are you doing? So they never responded to me. So I also had it on Facebook. So Facebook went and took the video down too. So I responded to Facebook, and Facebook responded back. But on her takedown notice, she put down I was in violation of a copyright infringement, trademark infringement, which is a bogus lie.
How is that supposed to be?
There is no copyright.
You know, Chris, let me tell you, if you're looking for drama, you go to Steve Sanson. You know, he got all the problems. Okay.
Now, I get stuff on that people will shy away from, because they don't have no bunyads.
Go ahead, keep going. Keep going.
So I contacted Facebook. I said, hey, Facebook, there is no copyright infringement. There is no trademark infringement. And she was saying that all the articles that I have are hers.
You're very popular today.
Oh, that's my lawyer call. Probably asked me what the hell am I doing on that show.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Answer. Put it on the air.
Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. So anyways, Facebook said they were going to put all my articles back and the video back in 14 days because
YouTube, you mean? No,
Facebook. Yeah,
Facebook. They took it off too?
Yeah. YouTube never responded, but Facebook did. So Facebook said that they're going to put it all back because I have a valid argument. So here it goes again. So I also had it on Vimeo, or whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like YouTube. Vimeo. They took it down too because she sent them this takedown order again. So guess what I did?
What?
I found a Russian server. So now the whole courtroom video
is on
a Russian server. I'll be damned if anybody can take that down, right? So recently, Last night, my whole constant contact page is deactivated. She sent them a takedown order claiming copyright.
The same judge
the same attorney.
Oh.
Claiming copyright and trademark infringement. So Constant Contact deactivated my whole account. So now I'm in battle with them up until this morning about that. So this is what I'm thinking. That I filed state bar complaints too, both in California and Nevada against both attorneys.
Why California?
Because California look at unethical behavior. And if attorneys unethical in another state are breaking the law in another state,
Nevada doesn't do that.
They don't want them in their state, basically. So apparently, and a whole lot of families, a whole lot of people can come.
Well, let me ask you something. I'm sorry, my ignorance, but can you sue somebody in California if they are not member of the California bar?
No.
So how you?
They have to be. They're a member of the California bar.
No, not suing. Oh, they are members.
They're a member of the California bar.
And you filed a complaint with them?
I found their state bar.
Okay, that was my question.
I found their state bar number. So right now we're going to file an anti-SLAPP lawsuit, a countersuit saying that they're violating my First Amendment right of freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of religion, and I'm entitled to my own opinion. My opinion is my opinion. So that's why they're doing all this to me, to just silence me. So that's basically it in a nutshell.
How can they do that to you? You are one of Obama's boys, not you? Oh, he's not the president anymore. I'm sorry. You are listening to a Steve Sanson radio show.
Yeah, what you just said.
He has not led his audience to listen to us, but we listening to Steve Sanson with his lawsuit against two Nevada attorneys,
right.
And they also practice on. They are member of the California bar, and they also. Steve has filed a complaint with the California bar too, because it is very common and very normal that the bar in Nevada never do anything for the benefit of the people, and. Of course, always been my opinion that why would they do something against the attorney when the attorneys are the one that paying the fee?
They don't lose their dues, huh?
They don't want to lose their dues, and they don't have to be a member of the bar to practice in Nevada.
I was told that this Marshall Willick was a part of the ethics commission. You believe that?
Yeah, I believe that. I believe it.
It's like a pot calling kettle black.
Yeah. Have you seen the executive board of the bar? Are you doing it with the Nevada bar or the Clark County bar?
The state bar.
The state bar. Yeah, that's a great way to go.
Yeah.
You know. So, but anyway. So, what is next now? What are you just waiting for? A response from the court, or you going to court? Or?
Well, there's a whole lot of variables in this matter. A copyright and trademark infringement accusation is a federal matter, so we might bring that in federal court, and we might.
But you have not yet.
Not yet, and we might take Constant Contact in the federal lawsuit if they don't abide by
the law.
Yeah. Right. And the other one is the anti-SLAPP. We're doing in both cases for violating my First Amendment right. And if the Clark County District Court does not hold up that anti-SLAPP, then we're going to appeal it to the Supreme Court, which we think that they will. And then after this whole thing is over, then we'll see what happens. But I would think that there'll be a countersuit in order on both of those cases.
From you to them.
Right. You know what? They're also suing my officers that are listed in the corporate charter. They're even suing on one of my members that owned the domain name veteransofpolitics.org at one time. But the time the articles came out and the time the lawsuit came out, she never owned that domain name. And they're also suing my wife and her marriage and family therapy practice that has absolutely nothing to do with veterans and politics. And they're also
the price you have to pay for marrying you.
Probably. And they're also suing one of my charter officers, and he lives in Missouri, which they have no jurisdiction but they served him with a lawsuit a couple weeks ago.
So let me ask you, how do you manage with lawyers? You have lawyers for this thing?
Yes, I have 2 lawyers, one on each case.
Who are you said who the names?
Yeah, Maggie McLetchie on the Abrams matter.
She's heavy, no? She's a heavy.
Yeah,
she's expensive too,
First
right?
Amendment lawyer, and Jennifer.
Isn't she the lawyer for the Review Journal?
Yes,
she is, right?
She's a lawyer for Review Journal.
Yeah.
And then we have Annette Levy on the Willett matter, which she ran for judge not too long ago again.
I know.
So, yeah.
She's a good lady. She's a good lawyer. She got a good reputation.
And she had 259,000 votes.
Yeah.
259,420. She told me exactly.
Who she was running against?
Harry Johnson.
Oh, well, there's not voting fraud in Nevada. It's not.
There's no voter fraud here.
No,
but to answer your question, but you made a comment earlier. You said that I'm one of Obama's boys. You said. I know you were, but let me just.
I know you.
Since you opened up that door,
I know.
Let me jump in the door.
What is my signs?
Let me jump in the door.
What does it mean?
Just for the record, I caucused for Donald Trump from day one.
I know you are.
Not Scott Walker, not Ted Cruz, not Ben Carson.
No, not even.
Not Dennis Kucinich. Oh, that's wrong. That's the wrong election year. Sorry, that was
not even Marco Rubio either.
Not even Marco Rubio. You probably went with Marco Rubio, didn't you?
No, he sent the FBI to me.
Did you really?
He accused me of threatening him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I thought then it was kind of strange that he came to Las Vegas and he got a dinner at the Cuban restaurant, and all the people that was there was Democrats.
Wow.
You know, Mo Dennis and all those people.
So Mo Dennis is your boy right there.
Mo Dennis is his cousin. Is Marco Rubio.
As long as you didn't throw a shoe at Marco, you're fine.
No.
Okay. So I caucused for Donald Trump, and from day one.
Me too.
And even when he was in the general and had that backroom talk that they put on CNN, I was still defending him.
I guess you're not reading the Las Vegas Tribune.
Oh yeah, I read the Las Vegas Tribune. You're a Trump fan. I get that, but I know you're not an Obama fan.
No, I know.
Yeah, I already know that. Yeah.
I've had a Cuban be Obama fan. I'm Cuban. I'm very proud to be Cuban. I'm proud to be an American too.
Well, he did end the what you call it, whatever that.
I don't want that.
What was that thing that? What was that thing that he just ended after 50 years or something?
The trade, no, not the
embargo?
trade.
Was it embargo?
Embargo, yeah, the embargo.
Was it embargo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Obama ended that, so I thought you'd be like more on his side.
Why?
Because
I don't think we need to take the embargo off.
You wanted it?
No. Why? It's not going to. Look what Raul Castro said. They can give us anything they want. We're not going to give nothing in return.
Oh, that does suck.
Oh, yeah. So why?
One hand should wash the other.
And let me tell you, the only reason that the embargo didn't function the way it was supposed to be, and Chris, you can correct me on that because you are more intelligent than I am. I believe that the only reason the embargo didn't work is because even the Cuban people was still going to Cuba, either through Mexico or through someplace else, bringing money, and some of those Cubans even borrow money from a loan shark, well, they don't call them loan sharks anymore, they call them a payday loan.
Payday.
And they go by jewelry and payment plans, and then they go over there pretending to be wealthy and be rich, which
They're perpetrating.
To me, in my opinion, that is shameful because the people over there have nothing to eat, and you go there to flash your money. You're not going to give it to anybody, and But no, I don't believe that the embargo should have been finished. I don't believe that, and if you read the Tribune, you have to know that we wrote about that. It's a shame. But anyway, let's go back to you because you are the reason for this show today.
Okay, appreciate that.
And Chris, you need to help me out in here, okay? Because you're more ethical and you are more You have more finesse than I
You got
have.
more charisma.
You have more charisma, more finesse.
You smell better than him.
You're more human than I am. Okay, let me tell you, lawyers don't cost a dime. The lawyers cost a lot of money. You need lawyers. You have to have money. Steve Sanson is the kind of person. I know you just met him. Then he fights for the people that need to be fought, and he's always getting in trouble because he opens his mouth, and most of the time he's right. And
you did say most. Is that like a 99.9%?
Yeah, 99.99. I don't care. It's always something. Then it could have been misinterpreted. It's always something.
Yeah.
But people that think that they are not going to be in trouble ever, people that are in the community and they make statements. Look at Madonna. Look at Madonna. You know, I feel like blowing the White House. You know, I mean, I don't understand why the Secret Service hasn't investigated her.
They are.
And I don't understand why all those journalists in the briefing room in the White House have not asked the press secretary, are you guys going to do something about Madonna? It's been quiet.
They made a call to her.
Yeah, they made? Oh, okay.
But she has to do like a couple of singing arrangements for free.
So, but anyway.
Like she has to go on a USO tour sing to the soldiers and stuff.
Anyway, Steve, I'm sure you need money, right?
Yeah,
you need money.
What we asking people is to go to the veteransinpolitics.org website, and there's a donation button right up there. They could.
So it's not my idea. Now you already have it done. You already asked for donation. I was going to ask people.
But we could still. We need funding. So the more the merrier, you know.
Yeah.
So appreciate that.
Yeah, that's why.
You're looking out.
But I thought it was my idea, but now you already had it. You always one step ahead of me.
Well, look into the camera and tell the people where to call and donate.
Well, folks, if you believe in the First Amendment right and you believe that your rights should not be infringed upon, if somebody's going to silence your right, that means, and in a big way like how they do with our group, that means they have done it to many, many people before, especially being a family court attorney. When people are at their lowest and they go and rape and pillage and take their monies from them to either get custody of their kids or what have you. But this is an attorney that was very rude and unethical in the courtroom, and that's why we made light of it. And because we made light of it, we're being sued for defamation along with a RICO violation too. I don't even know how that got involved. Yeah, put me with the Bundys or something. But anyways,
I wish they put me with the Bundys.
So
it would be an honor for me.
We are encouraging people to go to veteransinpolitics.org, and veterans is plural, inpolitics.org, and go to our donation button, which is on the top of the page, and donate whatever you can. We'll greatly appreciate it. If you could donate $1, if you could donate $1,000. There's no limit and there's no minimum.
Have people responded to that pretty good?
We've had some folks that responded, and that's how we took care of one of the retainers for the attorneys. But we know that lawsuits are very lengthy and very costly, and they got depositions and they got motions and they got pretrial and they got trials and they got hearings and they got all kinds of stuff. Witness fees and all kinds of stuff. So I'm sure that we're going to be in this for the long haul. So if you go to veteransinpolitics.org and go to the donation page, we'll appreciate it. Or if you could send a check to Veterans in Politics, P.O. Box 28211, Las Vegas, Nevada 89126. That would also work. Or you could give me a call on my cell, 702-283-8088. I appreciate anything you can do.
Excellent.
Well, that's good. And but Annette Levy she's a very wealthy attorney. She can give you a good price.
Yeah.
She's and you support her, you endorse her. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting, but I don't like to take advantage of people.
Of course not.
We don't help folks out because we expect something in return.
And she don't deserve it. She's a good lady. She's a good attorney, And I tell you one thing, I was very disappointed when they made a fundraising. I don't know if you read that article or not. A fundraising for Doc Smith, and they put it together with her. And I wrote an article saying then they should not use her to make Doc Smith look better. Doc Smith is a crook judge, and he is very unfair, and he should not be in the bench, in my opinion. And,
you might get sued for that.
Really? Well, that's my opinion. That's my opinion.
I've had my opinions too.
That's why I left Cuba, because I like to talk. Yeah. And as long as I don't say anything intentionally to hurt anybody, I believe I have the right to my opinion.
You do.
That's the best thing. And now that we have a real president, it will be even better to have your own opinion.
Right.
Because he does have his own opinion.
Oh, he's very much so.
He speaks his mind, you know. And,
I like somebody like that.
Yeah, it was about time to have somebody in the White House that can speak for us in that firm way, right? Yeah, and I have a lot of respect for Annette Levy. I don't know who the other lawyer is. I don't know him.
Her.
Is it her too?
Yeah.
How do you manage to get all these women
I like estrogen around me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Too much testosterone makes me very nervous.
Yeah.
Although my doctor said I'm lacking testosterone. So.
Oh, you are?
I was about to say, you don't have to worry about that up here.
What about who's the other?
Maggie,
Oh, yeah, oh, definitely. Definitely, yes.
She also
oh, yes, that's right. I'm sorry, I'm blank for a minute. Yes, she's she's a fighter.
Oh, yeah.
I never met her, but I think she used to be with the ACLU, right?
Yeah, the ACLU, yeah. She also was with
I think I met it when the little guy was.
I was told to go to the ACLU because they feel that a lot of attorneys and judges told me that they feel my civil rights are being violated as well.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if you can convince them that this is going to bring the media and the spotlight and the TV cameras.
Oh, that's what they need? They need attention?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Well, why don't people just do things because it's the right thing to do?
Oh, this is not normal in Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
This is the country.
I'm in the wrong state,
country of Las Vegas.
I need to go like Oregon or something.
No, you need to go to California.
Oh.
You still do the radio show, right?
Yeah, on every Saturday from 2 to 3 on Worldwide Digital Broadcasting Corp.
Okay, and who's your co-host there?
Jim Jonas is my co-host. Well, my host, and then we have two rotating co-hosts, Steven Sonnenberg, and we got a new one coming online, Tim Patera. So,
Tim Pitaro?
Yeah.
Tom Pitaro?
Tim Patera. No, not Tom.
Oh. Any relation to?
No, not at all.
Any relation?
No, Tim Patera is a Mexicana, or Mexicano, but Tom Patera, I don't think he's Mexican.
Who? Tom Pitaro?
No. More like Irish or.
No, I think he's a socialist.
I wasn't talking about his political party. I was just talking about ethnicity.
But I tell you.
But his buddy made assembly with your buddy.
Oh yeah.
Fumo, right?
Fumo.
Yeah. Well, you think he's a socialist as well, or you think he's a Democrat? Because he claimed Democrat when he ran for the assembly.
No, he's a Fumo.
Oh, he's a Fumo. Is that a new party?
Yeah, it's a new party. He's a Fumo.
I never heard of it.
All for him.
Oh, but
nothing for anybody else. You know, he's a good guy, but he's influenced by Tom Pitaro, and he will not make a move without Tom Pitaro.
You know, I don't like
and
puppets.
you notice that Pitaro, his name is now the first name, and the normally they go alphabetically.
Right.
It should have been Fumo Pitaro, but now it's Pitaro and Fumo.
Maybe because he's going to be in Carson for 4 months. That's probably why they moved the name around. You know?
Yeah.
He's probably going to be an absent partner, for those 4 months in session. So.
what, when is the court for this thing? When is gonna be the, Chris, are you taking the day off today?
No.
You haven't asked any question, you haven't done anything.
Hey, you remind me of my other co-host. His name is Andre Haynes, who was quiet for like 5 shows. I didn't know.
No.
I just didn't pay attention to him anymore after a while. But he ain't there.
No, but I need him, I don't want him to get bored.
He looked like he's taking it all in. He's probably one of those like a sponge, you know, just absorb.
That's right.
But what do you pay from a Cuban?
You know, you should come check out my show on Saturday. You know,
Okay.
it's fun. We usually gangbust.
What, are you gonna try to steal him from me
No,
now?
I was trying to steal. I just invited him to come check it out.
Show, though, so.
I just invited him to come check it
He
out.
got his show that you listen to.
Oh yeah, what's your show called?
Chris Garcia, the conservative American.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Garcia and conservative. I didn't know they both fall in the same sentence. Yeah, that's a new one on me.
Yeah, real Latin, real Spanish people. You know.
I thought it was Garcia and the liberals. I didn't know.
No.
I didn't know it was Garcia.
That's for the Mexicans.
The Mexicans. The Cubans are much different. Okay.
We are Republicans and we are conservative, and we try to be.
That's why he won Florida. Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Cuban vote. Yeah.
But that's why Obama was there for the second term, because the Cuban
Cubans voted
him.
for him. They did.
They did vote for him. I don't understand how a Cuban person can vote for a socialist.
Maybe because he went to Puerto Rico and got them to vote for him as well. Who knows?
No, I think Harry Reid give him some of those dead people. Harry Reid.
Yeah, some of dead people.
I hear that Harry Reid is behind all this protest. You know, I thought he was retired.
Oh, the guy's not retired. He's too power hungry to be retired.
Yeah.
He's probably looking for the next land deal. You know?
I was listening to Catherine Cortez Master today.
That's your girl, too.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's his girl.
No, that's your girl.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah.
I like her. I think he did good for the human trafficking.
Yeah.
And but I told her, I said, I cannot help you because helping you it will be taking sides with Harry Reid, and I will never in my whole life will sit down with Harry Reid.
And you got another 40, 50 years left, so.
From Harry?
No, in your life, so that's probably.
Well, I'm 45, 46.
Yeah, so she probably knows you're going to be around a while, so.
Yeah.
You know, they want to mess with you.
But I was listening to her yesterday or today, and I'm telling you, it was Harry Reid speaking.
Wow, you think he wrote her speech?
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know why this guy keep going and going. He's retired.
He's like
retired.
Huh? He's like an energizer bunny. He's not going to retire. Come on, the guy started as an attorney. He was on the planning of the gaming commission, and you know, I heard stories when he was there. And
yeah, I do too. And I witnessed some of these stories.
So
I witnessed some of these stories before he closed the Aladdin. And I tell you, I wrote about this. It's not a secret. I had some friends that used to be, I don't know if they were owners or they were involved with the Aladdin, and I was criticizing Harry Reid because they closed the Aladdin on December, where people are, and this is, you know how Las Vegas is, people live paycheck to paycheck. I don't care how much money you make.
right.
You make it, you spend it.
Yes.
And I criticized him because that. And then I had a meeting with those people one time. They came over and they staying at the Golden Nugget. I went there and meet with them, and supposedly the boss, the president, the CEO, I don't know what they call themselves now, said to me, "Leave the old man alone." I said, "Why? He closed you guys. He closed your store." He said to me, "Leave the old man alone. He's been very good to us."
Wow.
What did that say?
Yeah.
Well, must have threw some cheddar.
And I tell you, some of those people that I was in a meeting with, when they leave the airport, the limo from the Golden Nugget picked them up, and they had to go to Metro first to register because they are on probation
Yeah.
or on parole or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
They not priest, they not Father David or
Right.
any, they not even reasonable, you know.
Right.
They have to go straight to Metro to register, and then when they leave, they have to notify that they're leaving.
Wow.
So, and they told me, leave the old man alone. He's done very good for us. So what if that tells you?
Right.
You know.
So, did you leave him alone?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
You weren't a very good listener anyway. So.
No, I never been that way. I never been too good of a listener. But anyway, you have any idea when your hearing is going to be? It's going to be a hearing first,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. I have no idea. I know we had to get another lawyer to represent all my corporate, all my charter officers. So there's another lawyer that's doing that. So actually, there's 3 lawyers, and then there's another lawyer helping out the lawyer that's going to do the corporate charter to get them off the suit. So that's 4 lawyers. And then Maggie McLetchie has a partner that works for her. So that's 5 lawyers. So right now there's 5 lawyers involved. But don't forget they're also suing another lawyer, Louis Schneider.
Wow.
Because they said that me and him was in some type of criminal syndicate, conspired to go after this attorney. Yeah. Criminal syndicate. Nobody never called me that before. So that was, they've called me many names, but not a part of a criminal syndicate.
Yeah, but we cannot say those names in the air.
You can say it on the internet. Oh, yeah.
And that's where the RICO charges came.
Yeah, but this show,
Yeah.
this show goes also on the FM station. Too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you saw I didn't say those bad, terrible
no,
words.
No, you cannot say dirty words. We gotta be careful if we want to put them on FM, so people can listen in the car radio when they're driving.
Oh my God, that guy with his foul mouth.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Even though I don't know if we're gonna have that much of a problem now, saying one, you know, a slip of the tongue. Yeah, no. I don't think. Now we have a real government.
Yeah.
Now we got a real president, and they're not gonna go nitpicking.
Nitpick, yeah.
No, I don't think so. So, but anyway, say that PO box again, and say the website again,
Sure.
right, Chris?
Yes. If anybody like to donate or even find out more about our organization and what we do and what we have done, go to veteransinpolitics.org, and there's a donation button top of the page, and or PO box if you'd like to, drop me a letter. I had a death threat the other day, just before Christmas. Yeah, it says karma's going to get me and something else, and from my Secret Santa. And I never thought I had a Secret Santa. So Secret Santa, I'd like to know who you are, so I could personally thank you for that death threat you sent me. So I would love to personally thank you if you don't mind.
We got those every day. We had that window broke 3 times.
Really?
Because,
you guys know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah. We have signs for Donald Trump in the front. I have one sign in there.
Oh, you know what? I think I saw Hillary personally throw a rock in the window a few months back.
Probably. Probably.
I think I did see her. I was coming out of a black SUV, and some Secret Service came and opened up the door. I think it was Secret Service because they had guns and everything.
Harry Reid was behind.
No, I don't think. He probably was still in the car because, he's got one eye now.
Yeah.
But I could have swore I saw her just toss a rock. Right. I thought it was one of those discount tire commercials, when they throw through the window, and I thought it was doing a commercial. Is that normal for your phone to ring while you're live on the air?
You're on the air.
Oh, okay. You didn't answer the question quickly.
No.
That happens when you're slow.
Anyway,
I get hung up on it. So I want to. So it's Veterans of Politics, and the PO box is 28211, Las Vegas, Nevada 89126, 89126, and you can Google us. Hey, if you Google Veterans of Politics, oh my God, it'll pop all over the place. You find out a lot of stuff. And then my phone number is 702-283-8088. Love to talk to you.
And
And by the way, if anybody has dirt on Nevada Family Court Attorney Marshall Willett, give me a call too, because there's a reward for you if it's if it's verifiable. Yeah. So just let us know.
and
Just want to.
Did you say reward?
Yeah.
are you working?
I wanted to put that out there.
Are you working on in any cases right now? Then once in a while we steal your.
Oh, I have wow. It's not stealing. It's called reappropriation to redistribute. That's the terminology we use in the military. It's reappropriation to redistribute. It's not called stealing.
I call them helping to spread the word.
Spread the love. Spread the love. Yes. Yeah. I mean, anytime
When
you
I
see
see something, then they need to be spread out, because I'm sure there's some people that don't like the Tribune, and some people don't like Steve Sanson, and they don't want.
You know what they say? If people like you, if everybody likes you, you're not doing your job.
You're not doing.
And you know what they say about marriage? You know how some people, they come on, they say, "Oh, we've been married 20 years and we haven't had a fight in 15 years." Somebody lying. That's all that is. Somebody biting their tongue.
Or somebody having
Somebody's biting their tongue and walking on eggshells around the other party.
But that's what your wife told me. That you never had a fight.
Oh shit, we had one the other day. What are you talking about? but you know she's a
Does
therapist.
she remember me?
Yeah, she knows.
She knows.
So you know
I know she knows me, but she remembers.
She remembers. I mean,
you talk about me.
You got that. I don't talk about you all the time. I mean, just once in a while when I'm reading the Tribune. But all right, look at this crazy guy again, baby. Yeah, look what he wrote. His opinion. but it made me lose my train of thought. You know, I have short-term memory loss. At least the VA says that's what I have.
Yeah.
So you got to keep me on track. You know, don't let me just run off and
I will keep that in mind. I'm asking you, are you working in anything juicy right now?
Oh, that's what you said.
Yeah.
There's another call coming in. See, I got my phone on vibrate, something you probably want to take hints. But anyways, I have three or four different cases that I'm sitting on right now, pending the outcome of this lawsuit. But what I've been doing is the people that are giving me stuff, I've been asking them to come on the radio, so it could be in their opinion and not mine.
Right, that's good. That's good.
So
let me ask you, Chris, you have a guest today?
No. Well, what's wrong? You're not doing your job.
You want to do your show with Steve?
I'm not doing a show today.
You're not?
Take a day off.
I have a meeting.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
well, I'm glad I was notified about it.
Today's happy Thursday.
I was at $20 million I paid her. $20 million.
So which one you paid the $20 million to?
Her, his wife.
This is the first time I've heard of it. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
You got $20 million. He paid you $20 million.
A year.
Yep.
Well, how come we're not doing this
cent.
show from the Trump Tower then? If you got that much money to pay her, you should be doing it from the Trump
I
Tower.
had the opportunity to do it from there, but I declined.
Well, why am I even asking for donations? We're just writing me a check, one-stop shop, and I'll be on my way, jump in the car, go deposit, and go pay the lawyers off.
You gotta pay them off?
Well,
that's a bad word.
For their work.
Oh.
But you know you can tell your lawyer anything. They can't say anything bad about you or divulge your secrets. You know, you do know that
Really?
attorney-client confidentiality. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not too fond of too many lawyers in this city.
Oh, really?
No.
Why not?
Because they don't know how to fight for the clients.
Oh, yeah.
They don't.
They have no gonads.
You know, I see so many different wrongdoing by lawyers. That, you know, they take the money, they don't show up in court. They take the money and they tell you to. They tell you to plead guilty.
Take a plea. But you know, I tell folks how to go about filing a state bar complaint. And if they have a fee dispute, go ahead and file that too. So I educate folks on how to do that as well.
And then if you don't want to take the deal, they drop you, but they don't give you the money back.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
That happens.
Isn't that like considered stealing, or that would be considered stealing?
I think it's a fraud, yeah.
Or fraud? Is it a Class B felony or something?
Yeah, that's the way it is. And lawyers, they always want, they don't want to work. I always believe, I was sitting one day at the Courthouse Cafe with Bucky Buchanan, he was my friend.
Yeah.
And I was sitting over there, and this guy walked in and he said, "Hey, Rolando, do you know any good lawyer?" And I said, "Well, if it's for a parking ticket, yeah, any lawyer in here is good. But if it's for a crime, go somewhere else, because you're not going to find it over here."
Wow.
And
that's a strong statement. You covered every single lawyer, all I believe.
Well, the majority.
I think there's about 15,000 licensed lawyers in the state of Nevada. I think.
That many already?
I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
California, I think, has about 35,000, something like that.
15,000 lawyers.
Or 40,000. Might even
Can
be
you
more.
imagine that?
No.
How much money you spend in lawyers?
Yeah.
Huh?
Lots of money.
Now she's a better lawyer than the lawyers.
That's good. At least she has an educated class.
She
They
educated herself.
need to she should be able to go get her credentials and get her her law degree.
But the court claimed that she's cuckoo.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
They think I'm crazy too. They asked me if I got PTSD. I said, "Shut your mouth. Don't trigger me."
I got this guy in the courthouse, a lawyer. He said to me, "Wow, that was a good article you wrote this week." And then about 3-4 weeks later, I don't know, 8 weeks later, he saw me in the courthouse and he said, "Why do you write that stuff? But anyway, who read that piece of garbage that you print?"
You do.
Well, you did today, and you did it
several weeks
8 weeks ago when you told me that I was doing a good job.
Oh, they're all hypocrites.
Yeah.
Well, there's some real, there's some really good lawyers in town. I mean, they're all not bad. It's just like the police. There's some really good cops, and then there's some bad ones. But the bad ones overshadow all the good ones. So
unfortunately, that's the way it is. Unfortunately, it's the same thing that you can be doing a good job in what you're doing. You do a radio show, you do it great, and then one day you make one simple mistake, and everybody wants to criticize you.
Yeah, it's like
and that's how you know how many people listen to you. Right?
Yeah, when people are backed up in the corner, they have no other choice and they do stuff. You seen that show Breaking Bad? That series on Netflix. You need to watch that.
What is it?
When you're home chilling and just not doing anything, which is that all the time.
Is it comedy or is it?
It's a drama.
It's not comedy. It's jokes. They got a couple of awards.
Yep.
Yeah. You should go watch it. You should
probably
go
watch
watch
it on Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah. Start with episode 1.
I can afford that.
It's $8 a month.
I can afford it.
Chris, why don't you cut
I'm
out
a poor Cuban refugee.
He comes over to my house sometime. We watch it over
Yeah, you watch it at Chris's crib. You got a crib, right?
I'm a poor Cuban refugee. I don't have that.
Well, go to Chris's crib and watch the
and I don't have excuses for donation now,
You probably don't want to waste his gas coming out of your house. And then you probably want a meal.
I'm like a block away from here.
He's a block away. You can walk over there.
I won't be there all the time.
Exercise.
I go there for Cuban coffee and
You got Cuban coffee?
Yeah.
Shit, you got my dirties right there. Invite me over.
Yeah.
I take some Cuban decaffeinated because caffeine apparently triggers my migraine.
Oh, okay. All right.
I gotta watch what I drink and eat and all that. That's what happens when you get old or the government screws you over and you're all messed up and then you just can't adapt to anything. That's right. Chris is talking now. He just didn't want to talk to you. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
Oh, he's tired of talking to you. Apparently.
Who you supporting in city council?
By the way, thanks for bringing that up. We're going to have our Veterans in Politics endorsement interview on February, I think, the 11th. Is that a Saturday? February 11th, 18th, 18th. February 18th at Kit's Kitchen, which is 2021, I believe, South Sunset Road. Or endorsement interview. I can't. I believe it's going to.
Send me an email.
You'll get. You might have to look for me on social media since Constant Contact had they deactivated my account. So unless that's released,
she's being brought from
Facebook?
from her country here to do this.
What country is she from?
Don't worry about it. You're a married man. You don't need to.
Oh, I'm not trying to hit on the young lady. I'm just, I'm
that
born in America.
that would be the first. That would be the first.
I'm just trying to figure out what country she's from.
California.
Oh, country California. Oh, yeah, I like the California girls.
Yeah, but they're gonna be a different country now.
Oh, yeah? I do like California girls.
I do.
You like California
I
girls?
go there every weekend.
Do you like California
Yeah.
girls?
I already told him.
We gotta go. Thank you so much today for watching Face the Tribune Stop. With the legendary Rolando Larraz, we're so blessed today to have Steve Sanson. He's the president and director of Veterans in Politics International. He's doing very, very, very good things. And we need more people like this to stand up for what they believe in, because we have so few people doing that. Rolando's been doing it for most of his life. Steve's doing the same thing. Hit him up on his Facebook account. Can I hit you up on Facebook?
Oh, yeah.
And don't forget to donate, because he's doing good things for our community. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for having me.
Wonderful. You can Google us and watch us on YouTube. Of course, it'll be up in a couple of hours. And we stream live always Monday through Friday, 12 to 1 o'clock on radiotribune.com and 97.9 FM. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow. God bless America.
Thank you.
You see,